got a look at the new Honda Africa Twin Adventure Sports at EICMA before the end of last year. We couldn't hold up to ride it. In 2016, we hailed the introduction of the rally-motivated CRF1000L, and I continued to singe the South African forsake with a Cheshire feline smile embellished over my face. Following 2 years and more than 50,000 units sold, Honda is raising the stakes with the 2018 CRF1000L2 Africa Twin Adventure Sports, pointed solidly at upgrading its range and go 4x4 romping ability. In the wake of testing the most up-to-date Honda advert bike in the red soil of the Arizona High Leaf, here are the 13 fast facts you have to think about the 2018 CRF1000L2 Honda Africa Twin Adventure Sports DCT. 1. For 2018, there are 4 Honda Africa Twin models to look over. Both the standard CRF1000L Africa Twin and the more go-romping-focused CRF1000L2 Adventure Sports get basic motor updates and refinements for 2018, and each model is likewise accessible in a DCT adaptation. Likewise, the Adventure Sports comes pleasantly outfitted with longer travel suspension, more fuel limit, and a large group of movement accessories, for example, warmed holds, a 12-volt attachment, and back transporter rack, in addition to a greater fairing and windscreen. 2. The HRC Anniversary Shading Plan is both sleek and retro-cool. Paying respect to the first NXR750 Africa Twin of Paris-Dakar Rally praise, the red/blue/gold metallic hues over a wide-body shimmer in the late morning sun like a newly painted stream vessel. We get a kick out of the chance to consider it taking after an Evo Knievel stunt cycle for adults. 3. Long travel, completely customizable suspension functions admirably ideal out of the crate. The Adventure Sports has almost an inch of extra travel front and back finished the standard model. I was wonderfully astounded by how well the fork held up in the stroke and how stable the bicycle is over undulations on both landing area and earth. For more forceful rough terrain riding, the capacity to build spring preload and damping front and back will without a doubt prove to be useful. With the additional movement, the Adventure Sports likewise gets an extra 0.8 crawls of ground leeway. 4. In spite of the fact that the 998cc power plant is definitely not a fire breather, the engine is to a great degree usable and now revs up faster and has a more grounded mid-extend pull. Honda enhanced air and fume stream by expanding the volume of the airbox and lessening the quantity of chambers in the suppressor. Joined with a 10.6 ounce diminishment in the heaviness of the balancer shaft, these enhancements make a motor character that is snappier to excite and has a strong draw through the focal point of the RPM extend. 5. Throttle-by-wire makes ready for a thorough suite of electronic help. No more is the old-school link pull throttle. The 2018 Africa Twin gets configurable power conveyance, motor braking, and footing control settings. These settings are assembled together in 3 selectable ride modes, Tour, Urban, and Gravel, and in addition one client-characterized mode that is held notwithstanding when the start is cycled off. We generally kept the power conveyance on setting 1, full forceful, yet changed motor braking and the footing control to fit the circumstance. In any case, prominently missing is a journey control work. 6. A 300-plus mile run implies that the Africa Twin Adventure Sports can go all the way. With an extra 1.4 gallons of fuel, the general tank limit is increased to 6.4 gallons. I lashed the throttle throughout the day and still found the middle value of 48 miles per gallon. We like these numbers. 7. An effectively open semi-secure capacity box has 1,000,001 employments. Situated on the correct side of the subframe is a little stockpiling territory secured with 2 5mm hex head jolts. Advantageously, the hex torque is put away underneath the seat. We can fit a 21-inch inner tube and CO2 inflator snugly. The space would work similarly well for any onboard stockpiling need that is occasionally gotten to, think medical aid unit, little device roll, or comparative. 8. The dual clutch transmission, DCT, is the method for what's to come. I view myself as a bike idealist, yet even I'm persuaded of the benefits and convenience of the DCT. Regardless of whether in manual or move mode, forceful Sport 3 mode, or more conditioned down Sport 1 or drive modes, there's a setting for each application. Presently we think about a moving manual transmission as much the same as eating vanilla dessert, and using the DCT as equivalent to getting a charge out of each of the 31 flavors. 9. Upgraded rough terrain ergonomics give an agreeable and powerful approach to consume the soil. Seemingly the single greatest rough terrain change, past the extra suspension travel and defensive slide plates and light bar, are the higher handlebar riser and more extensive foot pegs. The grasp position is an entire 1.3 inches higher, enabling the rider to viably control in a standing position with the elbows both. This improves for included solace and control over long off-piste extents. Those worried about seat stature will take note of that the 36.2-inch situate tallness of the CRF1000L2 is almost 2 inches higher than the standard Africa Twin. However, it can be dropped 0.8 creeps by altering the seat. 10. Single board LCD is enlightening and effortlessly perceptible whether situated or standing. The new dash is a monster jump forward, and far and away superior is the way that it's perceptible from any position. 11. The new Bridgestone Adventure A41 tire comes stock on the Honda Africa Twin. I raved about the new Bridgestone Elastic as I tormented it over the cold landscape of Morocco this past March. With regards to stirring up cleared and unpaved streets, the Bridgestone A41 is certainly top rigging. 2. Genuine enterprise with a sticker price that is inside reach. With a MSRP of $14,999 for the manual and $15,699 for the DCT rendition, the Africa Twin Adventure Sports is estimated just $1,500 more than its base demonstrate kin. We would pay about that for the tricolor paint job alone, also the rough terrain bundle and the common luxuries that it's packaged with. 13. 3 words: balance, stability, and harmony. The 2018 Honda CRF1000L2 Africa Twin Adventure Sports does not top the execution graphs in any single classification in its class. It's not the most capable, nor the best suspended, nor the most go 4x4 romping commendable. It's superior to that. The Africa Twin Adventure Sports takes these parameters and consolidates them in an unimaginably very much adjusted and refined approach to fabricate a really coordinated machine, in total concordance with its different parts, precisely what you would anticipate from a Honda.